Hey guys, welcome back to the Beef and Barnzy channel. Today I've got one game uncut with the new Storm DNA. Like you can see, there's some oil on the ball, so I've thrown a few shots with it just to get an idea of what it does. This one looks like it's on the duller side of the box finish, so should give us an idea of its potential of how strong it is. We've gone with a little bit of a different layout. A bunch of my balls are still on the PBA truck, so I'm doing this video in the week that we've got off in between Wichita and Jackson. So we've got a 4.5 inch pin, a 4 3/4 inch mass bias, and we've got about a 4.5 inch buffer. So this should be kind of a more rounder motion. I would hope that it wouldn't pick up so much in the fronts with having the longer buffer. So we'll see. It doesn't look like it's flaring any less, but I guess the 4.5 inch pin kind of balances out the longer buffer. So from what I've been told, this is supposed to be similar to the Gem in terms of the cover. It's got a new cover on it. It's got a low RG weight block. So I'm excited to see where it fits. We're gonna bowl one game right now. Usual thing on cut, bowling on the house shot. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Is the DNA a ball that you were looking for? And yeah, hopefully this will be the new piece in our arsenal that can maybe replace something like a proton physics, which is one of my favorites. All right, let's get going. Okay, so here we are. 42-foot house shot. Let's see what we've got. Typically, at this house on the house shot, I feel like a little straighter angle is better. I think it just rides the shot a little bit better. For example, when I bowl over at Highland, the other bowl in town, I feel like hooking it there is actually a bit better. So it's kind of interesting. Let's try and get a few good shots and then we'll explore the lane a little bit with this ball. Kind of throwing it fairly firm for how I'd normally bowl here. I have an infinite physics with me that's got the same layout, so that should give us an idea of what the ball does in comparison to something like an infinite physics. Just eyeballing it, this seems like this is quite a bit earlier than the infinite physics, quite a bit smoother, which is kind of what Storm have told us it's going to do. Oh, that was in. Oh, hello. House shot helped me out there. So that's interesting. I've been working a lot on my timing and my position at the foul line, and I'm getting my hand in a much better spot now. So it's got my track a little bit further away from the fingers, so it's allowing me to use some of these pin down layouts. Whereas before I couldn't really use them because I tracked so high that when I used them they tracked over the fingers. So good vibes so far. We got the front four. Let's see what we can get out of this. Oh boy. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Front five. Yeah, that was very forgiving because that was really firm up the lane. And you could see it hit the friction and it really came off it smooth, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now the bowling center is trying to ice me. No, we're good. I don't need to throw another shot. So we had a little bit of a ball issue there, but it's coming back now. Shout out to Mel's. Thanks again for letting me come in and film some videos. Let's see what we got here. That's a bit right. Whew, that one's gonna hurt. Right in the pills. So, stone 8. Probably about right after the last shot. The last shot was horrible. That shot was really nice. High road for the spare. So far, from what I'm seeing, this ball seems to be, I'm starting with the dramatic pauses. This ball seems to be kind of a little bit more continuous than the gem for me. Yeah, seems to be a little bit more continuous than the gem for me. I see a lot of guys use the gem and they can really shape it. For me, it always seems a little bit strong to shape the gem. It's much better being a little straighter and a little more direct, like a real control ball at the start. All right, let's move 5 in and slow down a little bit and see what we can do. Got that one a little too far right, really, for expecting it to come back. All right, let's move a little bit further. We'll rotate our hand around it a little bit more, see what it does. I'm kind of expecting maybe the same thing. This ball is very strong. And this layout isn't really ideal for me to do this. There we go. All right, kept it more in the oil that time. Didn't quite get it quite as far away from the head pin. That's not necessarily the angle that I would look to use this ball for. But it's nice to see it'll come around the corner. So I don't have that many balls to compare with at the minute. I only have my Infinite. I left all my balls in my vehicle up north. Chances. Oh, there we go. Just dial the speed in a little. That was another couple left. Yeah, this has definitely got potential. I've been struggling a little bit with some of the pin-up balls later on in the week because they make their transition too fast. And when the lanes get flatter front to back as the event goes, that's when I've been struggling in the finals. So this might be a good option. Yeah, maybe that first one I just threw it too hard when I got it to the right, because this is coming around the corner quite nice. You get that long continuous hook motion out of the down layout, and for a ball as strong as this is, I'm really impressed as to how much this is coming around the corner. Now, I'm not 100% sure, because I don't usually lay balls out quite like this, how much this is the ball and how much this is the layout. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so that was the game, 259. We'll throw a few with the Infinite and see what it does. Sorry, we'll throw a few with the Infinite, see what it does. But yeah, overall, I'm imagining that this DNA is going to be quite a bit stronger than the Infinite, quite a bit earlier, and quite a bit smoother in the back part of the lane. So let's see what the Infinite does. I'm sure we're going to see a more whippy reaction down lane. Yeah. Okay. Probably going to have to move further left than that. I kind of went back to when I first started hooking it, so it was about, that was what, 6 or 7 right of where I was with the DNA at the end there. Let's get left where I was with the DNA at the end. Like you can see, that makes a definitely sharper move. I'm going to move to the right, where I was early on with the DNA. See what that does. I could see this ring 10 in, to be honest, where it just gets a little behind it, but let's see. The house shot's pretty forgiving, so. Wow. I expected it to come off it a little harder than that. That DNA really is digging in hard there. All right, one more, and then we'll wrap it up. There we go. All right, so DNA. Going to be a good compliment, I think, to the Gem and the Reality. It's definitely up there with, in terms of strength of cover and core, low RG core. In comparison to the Infinite Physics, it's definitely a good step up from that. The Infinite Physics for me, still kind of in that range with the Reality Check. DNA is available. I'll write it here, but I think it's March 17, I believe. So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think. Are you in the market for another strong ball? Because if you are, the DNA could be right up your street. Thanks again. There'll be a link in the description below where you can go and buy this ball over at bowlersmart. Me and Chris, we get a little bit of an affiliate link with bowlersmart, so that's the best way to help the channel out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye now.